Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something.
I think this is something that we all can on your iPad or your tab. VFR, you need like 8 kilometers to Okay, hi guys. Today again I'm going to be flying, and I think this is something that we all can do. Aspiring aviators, you can just get the FX sim, maybe in your system or in your laptop or even on your iPad or your tab, and fly once in a while, to have the feeling, you understand, the feeling as a pilot, you understand, you just get to like enjoy it over time. So I'm just going to be showing you how I set up this Flight Simulator X. Actually, I'm in flight line in one of the briefing rooms, so we're just going to be flying maybe an approach in, okay, I have Kaduna. This is actually BORDME, but I just want us to fly the NDB because that's currently what I'm learning, so we can just fly together. I hope you enjoyed this video anyway, so stay tuned guys. Morning. Hi. What's up? Okay guys, see the weather. The weather today is better. At least you can see Kufena today, and Kufena is about 6 kilometers. So for instruments it's good. For VFR you need like 8 kilometers, so it's bad, but it's fair anyway since you can see the runway. Sunny. Okay, and that's the fire truck. One more time, they're always making noise in the morning. It's essential that they check their water truck in case of any fire, and as usual the engineers are working every day. So let's go back. Okay, good day guys. Today we are going to be flying the FX Flight Simulator X. So I call it FX sometimes. So this is how to start it up in case you install it in your system. I think it's a good one for you to install because it helps you fly different approaches. Like today, like I said before, we are going to be flying the new Kaduna approach. So this is how the new Kaduna approach looks like, even as we are waiting for it to boot. And if you keep flying it, you can fly into different airports, just like the way they say we should imagine things in our dreams, we should think about stuff, you can just see yourself going into several airports even without being there. So now this is it's set up, so but I'm definitely not flying this Air Creation Trike Ultralight. I'm going to be flying the Beach Baron. So let's go check out for the Beach Baron. You can see there are several types of aircrafts that are here. So we are going to fly. Okay, there's even an Airbus A321. You have the Beach Baron. There are different types of Beach Baron, but we are going to be picking this Beach Baron 58. So this is what we are going to be going with. And also, if you're a kind of person that flies helicopter too, these things are also here. Helicopter is also here. So we are going to be picking this Beach Baron, and we are flying in New Kaduna. At this place you can pick different airports. especially that's if you pick Nigeria. Anyways, there are different countries obviously, so I'm going to be flying in Nigeria, so I can pick any of the airports like Abuja, Ajakuta, Akure, just a lot of airports, Eket, Enugu. So like I said, we are doing Kaduna, and there are two Kadunas. There's new Kaduna, there's old Kaduna. So we are doing Kaduna new. There are different runways. You determine the one you want to fly on. If you want to start from the ramp, you can pick any of these. If you want to start from the runway, any of the runways, you can pick up this. So we are just going to leave it as active runway. Then the weather, I like to change the weather so I can determine how the weather is going to look like for me. So I'm going to be picking, customizing the weather. I don't want it to be too okay, let me leave it at about 10 kilos so that you can see what the actual looks like. But if you're flying instrument, definitely you know you're going to reduce the weather. So let's just fly like 10 kilos so you can see how everything looks like. So we just start here, then you click on fly. You can see this place, you click on fly now. It's trying to load the terrain. And okay guys, this is, oh, we are moving already. So I'm just going to pause it, and shift 2 brings up the communication panel, and I'm going to be changing this part. I'm going to be changing this area to the communication box, and just give me a minute. Let me quickly change for Kaduna and oh, comms. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, let me search up the. Let me quickly go to the map to confirm the NDB. You can see here, just quickly zoom in this area, get the frequencies around here. So this is 330 and 115, this one 3. 330. I'm trying to input the frequencies, so we know that that is actually set up. Okay, I'm trying to change the view. You can see the different views. Okay, this is if you want to really see a very big part of the runway. This is the other side, the right seat. These are the communication panels, and this engine control. You have the throttle, you have the prop, you have the mixture. This one, I hope you're seeing it. This one is the prop, this is the throttle. Then you have these other buttons. You can see the landing gear lever is down, 3 greens. Then this is what we have to be looking at throughout the flight. Our six pack, very, 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 very important. Then this is the ADF. So like I said, we're going to be doing QDRs. Just want to just fly and make you see how it's done. Okay, let me quickly confirm my frequencies. 15.3 and yeah 330. This is supposed to be 330, so no wonder the ADF needle did not flip. So if you look at this, yeah, it's just flipped. So and this is 113. That's for the VR, yeah, and it just activated. So guys, I'm just going to be setting up the autopilot. This is the autopilot panel. Let me zoom it in a little so that you can see. Oh, see the autopilot panel. This is the panel, and I would like to go to 5,000 feet. So I'm just quickly changing it to 5,000 feet. So if you don't have a control column in your house, you can, the easy part for you to do, there's actually a control column here, but I don't want to use the control column to take off. So I just want to quickly do everything so that I can activate the autopilot. So the best thing for you to do if you don't have a control column in your house is for you to set yourself through the map at 5,000 feet, then you engage the autopilot. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're just going to set ourselves to 5,000 feet. So this 5,000 feet, the heading is there, so we have to change the airspeed. So averagely we cruise at 120 on this aircraft. So let's just change it 120. Boom, we are in the air, though it's paused. That's why this is not activated yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unpause it. As you can see, this simulator is showing simulator press pause. So I'm definitely going to unpause it, and we are going to start the flight. So I hope you enjoyed anyways. So let me unpause it, then I'll engage the autopilot so that it doesn't descend. Altitude, height, yep, autopilot engaged. So we're just going to be flying now. So basically guys, that's how to set up your FX. That's, like I said, I always call it FX, but it's actually Flight Simulator X, or which of the flight simulators you have. So we are just going to fly a little, intercepting QDRs, QDMs, then we call it a day for today. I hope you enjoy it, yeah? Okay, I'm currently on a QDR of 050. As you can see here, this is the tail. You always look at the tail of this needle. So I'm currently on a QDR of this, and I want to intercept a QDR of 090. And if I cut this, if I put my arrow here, because I want to intercept the QDR of 090, and I cut this place, I'm going to definitely have this needle to my right. So I'm going to be adding 45 to 090. I know you don't understand some of these things I'm saying. Okay, let me just do it, and I'll show you in the map how it looks like. So 45 to this, that will be initial heading of 135. So we're just going to go through the heading block because the autopilot is already engaged. So we're just going to turn gradually to a heading of 135. I'm using the mouse to do a control, and I hope you can see the Okay, we are at 135 initial heading. Then I'll wait for my needle to come 5 degrees to 090. It's going to be a little bit fast anyways because I'm quite close to the aid. So you just wait. When this is about 5 degrees here around this area, then you're just going to turn back to 090. Then we're going to look at it in the map and we'll call it a day. Okay, this is about 10 degrees to go. 10 degrees, so I should anticipate getting 5 degrees, 5 degrees, 5 degrees. Okay, as you can see, the needle is approaching 5 degrees to 090, so I just start my turn back to that heading 090. So I'll keep the needle straight. The needle just has to be straight at all times anyways. That means you're really doing good tracking. So this doesn't look like a bang on, but anyways, not bad. So this is it, intercepting a QDR of 090. So let's go back to the station. We are going to intercept a QDM of 240, a QDM of 240, and if it's a QDM, you're going to either plus or minus 90 degrees. So if the QDM of 240, if you cut it here, you're going to have it to your right, and so 240 plus 90 degrees, that's going to give us, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's initial heading will be 330, and so we are going to go through the shutter arc, and that's going to be through our left. So let's just go there, intercepting a QDM of 240. So that's it. We'll go to this initial heading so that we can wait for the needle to drop to 240. You can't just keep going there, you can't just go there straight like this because this needle will not drop. So initial heading, like I said, 330. You can see we're actually banking PSI 0. Sometimes this is just because we are flying autopilot. Okay, as you can see, the needle is dropping. These are RMI because we have the ADF and VR together, so they are two. So the same thing, 5 degrees to go, you turn to the heading of 240 to intercept this, then will be over. So anticipating, and obviously as you can see, our distance is decreasing because we are coming to the station. When we're going out of the station, our distance obviously was increasing because the distance always measures from the aid. So we have about 10 degrees. You see 10.3, almost 5 degrees to go. Just wait for it. As you can see, we are like 5 degrees to go, so we start our turn to heading 240. I'm just basically moving the heading bug, and so since it's on autopilot, it's going to turn on its own. So this is it. The heading bug is here, 240. As you can see, the ADF needle too, or call it RMI because it has it too. It's on point 240 and this is on 240, so the needle will be aligned. So guys, this is actually how to intercept QDMs, QDRs, just for NDB anyways. When it's time for VR, we are going to learn that more, and I think we should be very, very good at that. So if you have this FX sim in your house, in your room, on your system, I think it's a good way to practice because it will make you very proficient even before you get to the actual stuff. So we can just basically descend, start our descent. We're not doing the normal full approach today. So that's it guys. If you're new to this channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button and make sure you click on the like button too. I like to always see that. So till we meet next time on the same channel, keep watching Princess Anu TV guys. Bye.